Well, thank you, Mr. Chair, and Mr. Shetman. I want to thank our our operators for coming and testifying today too. I think it's nice to hear that you have plans, but the actions and the changes, as I heard today, aren't being seen by our operators, and not. I don't think this is an attempt to beat up on the Met Council, but I have really serious concerns that you have an obligation to ensure the safety of your riders and your operators, and it's not happening. I'm concerned that reports are being perceived as not being acted upon, right? If these operators are submitting incident reports and there's no follow-up, and you haven't indicated that any of that has risen up to the executive level in the Met Council, is a concern. I'm concerned that employees are being threatened with their jobs when they raise concerns. And I would expect that the next time we get together, somebody be able to talk about not just what we're thinking about doing, because cameras only show you what's happening. They don't actually stop somebody from doing anything. I would expect that you should be able to come not only with a timeline of when changes are going to be made, but I want to see a self audit, if not an OLA audit, of what's happening with these incident reports, because it sounds very similar to what was happening with the elder abuse reports that were being filed and ignored by DHS in the past. And I'd hate to see that happening here. And I think with the scrutiny that's been raised in some of these other agencies, that this is something that the legislature needs to be made aware of. And I just find it very concerning that at least the perception from your testimony and from the operators is that these concerns are being ignored and not getting the right level of scrutiny. And I would also, quite honestly, encourage the Department of Labor to go in and start looking at these safety concerns as well.